At the conclusion of the Second Punic War in 201 BC, the Romans overcame Carthage, and a treaty was put in place. This treaty involved Carthage giving up all of its warships, control over the Mediterranean islands and Spain, 10,000 talents every year for 50 years, and they were also forced to give up any attempts of Carthage to wage war against the Romans. 50 years following this, Carthage believed the treaty altogether was expired. Rome felt differently, and when Carthage and Roman ally Numidia started a conflict, Rome brought up their 50-year treaty. Rome ordered Carthage, in order to evade starting a war, to end their conflict with Numidia, as well as give 300 hostages to Rome, and abandon and rebuild the city of Carthage inland, and take down their weapons and battlements. Carthage agreed, however they did not agree to the demand of moving inland. In the end of the conflict between Carthage and Numidia, which resulted in Carthage's loss, Rome waged war against Carthage. Rome gathered roughly 80,000 soldiers in the city of Utica, who began siege of Carthage. During the war, Carthage was able to kill around 500 soldiers at the Lake of Tunis, as well as take down the Roman fleet using fire ships. Nepharis, which was a major stronghold to the south of Carthage, helped stop Rome's plan of taking the city. Rome blockaded Carthage from land and sea and was able to take the city in the spring of 146 BC. The Punic people were overwhelmed by the Roman army, and the remaining Carthaginians alive were taken prisoner. 78% of the population that Carthage had at the beginning of the war perished due to starvation, disease, natural causes, or battle. The 50,000 Carthaginian survivors were sold into slavery by the Romans. The city was burned, and the remaining Carthage land was annexed by Rome, and became part of Rome's control of northern Africa. A Roman city was built on the land that Carthage was once located at by Julius Caesar 1 century later. It is likely that Rome also wanted to take Carthage because of its rich farmland. The Roman population was growing, and feeding the people became an issue. This farmland around Carthage was known as some of the best farmland that wasn't already under Roman control. That is the events of the Third Punic War.